Today, we're whipping up a healthy, high-protein version of a classic party favorite, creamy spinach artichoke dip. This is gonna be flavorful and packed with protein because of the Greek yogurt we use in this dish. Now, the best part is we don't even have to put this in the oven, and you can eat this hot or cold. Now, let's get into it. All right, so the first ingredient we're gonna toss in today is 2 cups of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I get mine from Costco. And you're gonna grab 1/2 cup of light mayonnaise, 5 ounces of frozen chopped spinach, 1 can of artichoke hearts. Just be sure to drain these before you use them. 1 can of drained water chestnuts. Now I like to add these for texture and flavor. However, you don't have to use them, and you can save a bit of money by not using this at all either. Our next ingredient is fat-free mozzarella cheese. Now you can use reduced fat if you can't find fat-free cheese, or just skip this entirely. Now we're going to be using a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Do not skip this. This Parmesan cheese is going to add a ton of flavor to this dish and help with the consistency. Here we're going to use 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So this ingredient is optional. This is a vegetable recipe mix pouch. You can save some money by not using this and doubling up on the rest of your seasoning. And our final ingredient is lemon juice. Now you can use apple cider vinegar or any other kind of acid to replace this. All right, this is gonna bring our total recipe cost to $10.79, and you're getting 11 4-ounce servings with over 15 grams of protein each. Now, for those on a tighter budget or want to reduce their carbs, there's the option of eliminating the water chestnuts and the vegetable mix seasoning. This is going to bring our total cost down to around $6 and bring down our carbs by a decent amount. All right, so let's get right into it. We're just going to go ahead and toss our Greek yogurt, our light mayo, our lemon juice, and all of our seasonings into a food processor or a blender. Now, if you don't have a food processor or a blender for whatever reason, it's totally fine to put all these into a bowl and just hand whisk them until they're well mixed. So I'm using a Cuisinart food processor. I personally love this. This helps me so much every day with all of my meal prep. Helps me slice with the slicing attachment, or shred things with the shredder attachment, or just blend and food process anything with the standard attachment. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in the description below on where to get one of these. This is an Amazon affiliate link, so I receive a portion as commission. It doesn't cost anything to you, and it really helps me out a lot. So just as a reminder, that Knorr Vegetable Recipe mix is optional. You can just double up on the rest of your seasonings in this dish to make up for that. I know that pouch is a little expensive. It's about $2.50, so you can save a bunch of money by skipping that and doubling up. And all we're doing here is scraping down the sides once again and giving it a few more pulses just to make sure everything is very well incorporated before we move on to the next steps. Just go ahead and pop open the top, scrape down the sides once again. We just want to make sure everything is well mixed. All right, looks like everything is well mixed now. We can go ahead and toss in our mozzarella cheese, our Parmesan cheese, and with that drained can of artichoke hearts. All right, once we've got all those in there, we're just gonna pulse it a few times. We don't want to blend the artichoke hearts into the dip per se. We just want to give them a rough chop. Now, if you don't have a blender or food processor, you can just chop these up with a knife. And finally, we're gonna toss in our water chestnuts along with our spinach. Now, the goal here is just to mix them into the dip. We're not looking to blend these in. We want to maintain some of that texture and structure from the water chestnuts and not completely blend the spinach into our dip and turn it all green. go ahead and take a look at that now once it's all been mixed together. That's looking really nice and creamy. All right, that is exactly the consistency we're looking for right there. Creamy, not too runny, not too thick. Now, if yours is a little runny, you can add a little thickener like cornstarch or xanthan gum or guar gum are really good thickening agents. And if your mixture is too thick, you can just add a little bit of water or maybe some milk to loosen it up a little bit. Now all we've got left to do is place this in our container and set it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. The best flavor is going to come overnight in the fridge. However, if you don't have the patience to wait that long, you can go ahead and enjoy it right away. It's going to be great no matter what. All right, now our spinach dip has been in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes now, so it's well set and the flavors have really come together. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Oh yeah, that is delicious. This is gonna be great to snack on throughout the week by yourself or with your family, or you could even bring this to a birthday party, a football game, any kind of event like that to share. It's a great people-pleasing dip. Now, you can enjoy this guilt-free since it's so high in protein because of that Greek yogurt and that non-fat cheese. You can even bump up the protein a little bit with this recipe by adding a little bit of unflavored whey protein. Although I think the flavor is best as is. Now you can enjoy this with pita chips, tortilla chips, maybe some sliced carrots or bell peppers, any kind of vegetables that you like to dip. All right, now if you enjoyed this recipe, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.